Hello there, everybody. Good morning.
Hey, Huck.
Yep. Hello, Iten.
Hi, Sunil.
Morning.
Hello, Sunil.
Yes, good morning.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, today we have a very special video. I have with me, as you all would know, Etienne Charland. And we have a very special guest from Pakistan, Mr. Sunil Shakil. Sunil, say hello to everybody.
Hello, everyone. This is Sunil.
Welcome, Sunil. So, in this program, I'm going to make a short introduction because we're going to talk about mainly a little project that is initiated by both Etienne Charland and Sunil Shakir from Pakistan. So as a small introduction, Sunil has been working on his own project, helping lots of kids, women in his under his care. He's doing a great job, and it is so nice for Etienne Charland to be involved in this fantastic project. So I will now pass over to Etienne to give his introduction and talk a little bit about the Charland Academy set up in Pakistan. Over to you, Etienne. The floor is yours.
All right. Yeah, so Sunil contacted me over a year ago and asking for my, let's say, energetic support for my prayers, for helping the children in Pakistan living in the dirt and really living in total poverty. For us, like no matter what our life situation is here, even if you don't have a job or anything, or base life condition is way higher than those kids who are living over there. It's hard for us to imagine how it is to live in total poverty and living in the dirt. And Sunil was sharing a lot of pictures regularly throughout the year of the work he's been doing for helping these people and helping them. How not, I mean, yes, you can give them food once, twice, 3 times, but if you just give them food, it's not really solving the problem. You need to teach people how to fish. But Sunil is being focused on teaching spiritual teachings, among other things, and skills. Only for children, but women, widow women are in a very difficult situation. They often have to prostitute themselves for a living, and then Sunil could talk more about that. And just a little bit of help can really give them their life back and give them another chance. So that's what he's been focusing on. Now, question like those, I mean, there's a lot of projects for helping people in different countries. A lot of them are focused in Africa, and why did I decide to help Sunil and to contribute some of my money to him? Well, one reason is just God is guiding me to do so, and Sunil has very strong faith and connection to God, a very high level of integrity that I just detect that in his energy. And I've been also contacted by a couple of other people asking for money like that, and just from a getting energy and really not with the same level of actual connection with God and just pure unconditional giving energy. So because guide is guiding me to support Sunil. Then for me, I've during the year, last year, I've been very situation, and I launched the Journey to the World campaign. A lot of people have been supporting me, and we've put that money to good use to do the work we needed to do. We could not go internationally, but traveling around Mexico, we've been able to do a lot of the work. Now I'm back on my feet. I think it's just natural that once I'm back on my feet, that I pass on the help that I was given when I needed it. Because for me, going through the year without that support will have been very difficult. And now I'm passing out and giving that chance for others as well. And if we all do that, receive the help that we need when we most need it, and once we're back on our feet, we pass on that help to someone else who really needs it, then the world will get a much better place.
So
and then,
thank you. Oh, sorry. Carry on.
Yeah, I could go into some more details from a like higher perspective level. Then if I should cover that now or let Sunil talk about it and maybe share that later.
Yeah, share that later, because on my part, I come to know of Sunil's project because of Etienne, who have told me about Sunil Shakir. I was impressed, and as what Etienne has explained, yeah, there are many places in the world that requires help, and seldom do we get an opportunity to help in places like Pakistan, for example. I had visions of doing something in India, which I always refer to as Mother India, because of my previous connections there. But I just jumped into trying to help Sunil. We'll go back to Etienne. Let Sunil Shakir do his short presentation and tell us about his humanitarian work. Carry on, Sunil.
First of all, thank you so much, Brother Hawk, for providing this great opportunity and to present this presentation of this Charland Academy. First of all, I will elaborate why did we choose this name, Charland Academy. As in the very beginning, Brother Etienne just shared that I was just sharing a few photos, few videos with him of my work, which I am doing here in Pakistan. And I must say that Brother Etienne is a great teacher for me, because the way he guided me, because I was providing food, because if you study, you must be knowing about Pakistan, that the poverty lineage, it's more than 25% of people are below the poverty line, even below the poverty line. So he gave me a very beautiful lesson that instead of giving them a fish, you must give them a net so that they catch that fish and eat it. Because if you provide them just food, they will eat 1 day, 2 days, a week.
Sunil has frozen.
Internet, as usual, connections. Well, in the meantime, Etienne, you can say something.
Well, Sunil is in the middle of giving his presentation. I think it's better let him. But where is he now? Yeah,
Oh,
he'll be back in a
yeah,
second.
he will be back when his connection is better.
There we go.
Mhm.
Sunil.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
I thought I lost you for a second. You froze right when you were saying you're still muted. You froze right when you were saying that like that instead of teaching them how giving a fish to teach them how to fish, that's where it cut.
So that was a lesson which I really got from Brother Etienne. And first of all, please allow me to introduce myself. So this is Sunil Shakir from Pakistan. So again, 15th November 1991. And I belong to a pastoral family. My father was lead pastor here in the church. He passed away two years ago. So I personally got my new life. In 2012. And since then I am working. As I'm actually trying my level best to do some extraordinary just to boost the people over here. So since 2012, I was working in different places in Pakistan, especially on the brick kilns, where you will see later after these slides, you will see that how these people are living. And Brother Etienne knows that I was continually sending him those photos, those videos, so that he can understand the life better. And also, the main focus of my life was the education is the key to success. And definitely, it's a great weapon. It's a beautiful saying of Nelson Mandela. And that's how I am moving forward with that. And what I want to do is that on the next slide, we will see this is the main mission and the vision. So Brother Etienne just guided me so that we should give a free education to all whoever comes to us. So we started with a very few people, few children, because the children are the future of this nation. So our main target was to prepare the children for the future, to make our future a better place. And the second mission was that making the individual able to help by self. So we can say that this was the slogan also, help by self. So we are not going, we are making them able to help by self. And this is the small video which I just want to share.
We don't hear the audio on the video. So I don't know if you're hearing it on your side, but here we don't hear it.
Can you hear it?
We do.
No. You?
From my side, I can.
You should say.
Well, you can what you were saying. Then you can repeat it now.
Yeah.
Okay. So this was, the place where we just started our. You can see the background. You can see the children, those who are sitting here, and they all come from the very remote areas, very poor families. And here I am saying that this is the initiative taken by Brother Charland, and that's how we are just running the academy. And this is the small introduction of the Charland Academy, where we distributed bags we distributed notebooks, we distributed some stationery, and definitely the food is being served on a regularly. So we started on a very small number. So once again, I thank you, Brother Echin, for contributing into that. And we bought, that time we bought 30 bags and copies and notebooks for these children. And also we are paying a small contribution to the teacher also who is teaching them.
How many children are under your care now?
Yeah. So we started with only 30. So now we have 53 we had. Now today we got another 3 more children. So almost we have 56 now. So the number is increasing and many children will be coming maybe
Good.
after this Christmas.
Yeah. Nice to hear that.
Yeah. So introduction of Charland Academy. So we answered the need of the time because it was a great need, because the children were just working at the Brick Kiln, and they were just working with their parents in a very scorching sun, in a very cold wind. Even you can, after this slide, we'll have another small video of the children just working with their parents on the brick kilns. And this definitely the step towards showing the way. We are just showing them the way that this is not their life to spend at that kiln. So better to get education, because with education we can change the world. So again, the giving nets, not the fish. And we began the teaching academy for 30 kids and 1 teacher. But now, as the need is increasing, we will definitely increase teachers, and we will also definitely provide more facilities to the teachers. So with the help of Brother Charland, we provided bags, we provided books, notebooks, and stationery to those 30. Also we are paying a small stipend to the teacher on regular basis. And regular contact with Brother Charland, definitely we are, I'm just posting him photos, we are posting him videos. And he's always encouraging me to move forward with that. And this is just the unique click.
Do you also teach the children, Sunil?
What were you asking, Brother Hawk?
Do you also teach these children yourself?
Yeah, I also teach. I also teach. So we are 2 now.
Right, great.
Yeah, so this is the outreach I'm sharing. You can see the background of the children, the parents, the work. This is the work they do. This is how they live.
You know what I find interesting? There's a lot of people working to build a better world sitting in front of their keyboard. It's interesting to see someone actually doing it in real life.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Wow.
So this is the place where they work and they kiln. And you can see the way they just live. We also have prayer meetings on Sundays. So, I mean, we just try to provide whatever we can with the help of Brother Akin. And on certain Sundays, we have a kind of good meal, I can say good meal. Because these are the children. I mean, we also celebrate the days. You can see the palm, and we just went there. And this is how they live. I mean, the children work like that with their parents. I mean, she must be very small. This is how they live. And she must be around 5. You can see. So just try to outreach. I mean, this is Bible class. spiritual food and physical food, provided stationery so that they can just go about to study. And this is how I just go over there. The part you can see where they live. Okay. So this is how they live. And I just shared a few things with Brother Etienne, and he said that definitely we must work together to uplift them. And I also shared few projects with him so that we can go about and we can work together in near future. So the first, yeah, please, Brother Charland, you wanted to say something.
You know, something that touched me is the first time I gave some money to Sunil was asking like what he would do with it, and said he would buy some tents so he's able to teach people without being in the scorching sun, and buy some like water coolers, buying 1 per 5 families so they have water to drink, and chairs so they have somewhere to sit down. And I mean, these are not big luxuries, but even with a small $50, $100 is able to buy to buy these things that make a huge difference. But he's really making a lot with that money of covering things that we would consider to like we would kind of take for granted, but that they don't have.
Yeah. So one of the projects I shared with Brother Hawk, with you also, and Brother Charland also. So this was the first project, Release a Widow. She is a widow with 2 kids. Her kids are with her. The husband died almost 8 months from now, and she is under a great debt. And I was just providing her for almost 3 to 4 months. I just provided her regular kitchen and eatery things for just to run the family. Whatever I could, I just tried my level best. And now she's living like a slavery life. And on the left side, my left side, you can see this is how she works. And she earns maybe less than I think $2 or $3 a day she earns. And can you imagine that she has to run a family, she has to pay the debt, and she really made the request. And both of these children are studying in our academy. And I just gave them the hope that definitely God will provide. Definitely we will do something for her just to release her from that slavery life. So I also shared this project in our Christmas project also, to save a widow. And maybe in the near future, maybe if God allows or encourages us, maybe we can do something for her just to release her by paying her debt. Do you have a question, or I should move on to the second one?
I have a suggestion, Sunil.
Yes, please.
If any of those kids under your care is feeling unwell, please call me and I will give healings from here, and I send them healing energy to make them get better faster. Okay?
Wonderful. I will definitely do that. I have, yeah, please.
Some people may have a difficulty with understanding with the accent. So just to repeat what you said, so that she's a widow, and she has a debt of well, I don't know how did she get that. She got like screwed over, so somehow she ended up with a debt of about $800, but she's a slave, literally a slave, until that debt is covered.
Yeah. Actually, as I shared that many of the people, just those who are very much, very poor, so they just go on my right side, you can see at the back there's a kiln where they make the bricks. So this is one of the works or one of the jobs that you can get easily, and you can get the loan also. So her husband got the loan, heavy loan, a bit, I mean, it was too much for her. And once, I mean, she got the loan, and in the rainy season, what happens that when they make these bricks, and the rain falls down, so they can't do any kind of work. So they keep getting from their the brick factory owner the money they keep getting. So they can't return. They keep getting, but they can't return. So it becomes like a debt. So her husband died because maybe I think she was sick, because I used to go there last year. So her husband was sick. So he just passed away. So she, whatever she got, I mean, whatever he got, that is over her also to pay back. So now that's a problem that she's under, I mean, like a slave. So whatever happens, she has to work. Then whatever she gets, she has to run the kitchen, and she also have to look after these two kids.
Thank you, Sunil, for explaining. Can you tell us how, or the viewers, how do they plan to donate for your cause? And I will put the link below.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll talk about that.
Charland can, I think, explain.
Yeah, so I was looking into that. I mean, if I would receive, I could set it up to receive donations on my website, like I was doing with when I did a financing campaign. But what he really needs is monthly donation. He needs a budget on a monthly basis. It's a lot. It will be much better for him to have people donating $20 per month than having people give $100 one time, because he's helping the people on a constant basis. He needs to have that base monthly budget that he can work with without spending his time running around looking for money all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I was looking on the best for me to program doing recurring payments like that will be quite complicated. The best platform for, in his case, to receive monthly donation, either single payments or monthly donations, is Open Collective. So I'm currently creating the page right now. Actually, the page is created. It's just not the donation is not yet active, but it should be it should be activated very soon. I can give you the link of the page that I created.
Bill, yes.
All the funds will be forwarded to me in Canada, and then I'll forward all of that straight to him in Pakistan. Just give me a second. I'll give you the.
So for this Christmas, Sunil, have you plans for the children?
Yes, I was planning to provide them a few warm clothing, and I received a few donations from Brother Charland and also from Brother Hawk, and I will just see what I can do, something for the kids, because my budget was almost 700 to 800, and which I mean, I got a little from that, and hopefully I'll see what I can do for the children. So we are, I mean, both of us, I mean, the teacher, myself, and I have also called 1 or 2 other people to join that program. So we'll be having on 15th of December. So I openly invite both of you, if you could just join us for that program. We will just have a small program. I mean, the children will be having a singing program, small singing, maybe some other activities. So maybe if you could join us for 15th of December evening.
Okay.
I send the link in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put it up. Can you see it? Or okay. So now, Sunil, one thing about celebration is very important. energy-wise.
Yes.
All right. So the kids should be happy. All right.
Yeah.
Celebrate it any way that you are able to organize and get them excited. Get the energy, the
Yes.
good energy on. Okay.
Yes. 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 I will. So we'll move forward.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Okay.
So
So this was the first project which I really want to do. And the second thing is, which is a good, and I hope you can hear this. Can you hear it?
oh no. Can you explain a bit?
Yes, I will definitely explain it. Okay. So you can see the background where the women are working. I have already seen that video, which I just showed you earlier. So this is how the women work. And many of the young girls go to the people over there. I mean, they just go to clean the house of the Muslims. They just go to the clean for the cleaning. And in a very young age, most of them just get abused, because definitely the person who has much more money, he can just give money. I mean, so he can just abuse the girls, young girls. And I mean, senior ladies, they just work like that, whereas the young girls just go and clean, and many of the girls just get abused. So my vision was to have a skill development course where these women can just stay in one place. I mean, for example, they can stitch, they can learn stitching, they can learn knitting, they can just spend such kind of skills they can learn. For example, they can spend 3 months, 6 months course at one place, and after learning that, they can just stay back at their homes. They can just do those, I mean, they can use those skills to run their families. So this is another great project which I really want to do for the women, especially. For example, they can just stay back home. They don't need to come in a very heat. I mean, I was perspiring actually. My shirt was almost, I mean, wet when I was just staying in that scorching sun. Can you imagine 50 degrees? So, I mean, they work over there. And maybe later on in this video, you will see a small, very small kid. I mean, he also came with her mother. And after that, she will go there and just go for the breastfeeding also. So, I mean, this is the situation where they work. So another project was maybe we can open a stitching school center, center, where these women can just go and learn the sewing, stitching, knitting, and afterwards they can use that skill for earning actually.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, Etienne, you wanted to say something about the other aspect behind the scenes?
Well, I could talk about that at the end. But Sunil, could you share what's the situation for many women who are widows in Pakistan? What happens to them?
Yeah, most of them, I mean, as I just shared, that most of the women just come on this particular place where they can just get the jobs. And you can see that now even you can see that the very back of, I mean, my photo, you will see a young girl. She must be around 15 or 16 or 17. And still she is working over here. The way, I mean, the widows, what do they do? That afterwards they have to definitely look after their children if they have, or other families also. So after that, they really become kind of a slave. So they can get abused. So this is how